The Philadelphia Orchestra is celebrating the Lunar New Year with a special concert on the digital stage, and you can stream it all starting tomorrow. Here to tell us more is Ryan Fleur, the executive director of the Philadelphia Orchestra. Ryan, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Aunyea. So great to be here.
Yeah, tell us more about what people can expect to see and hear while you guys celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Well, we're thrilled. The Philadelphia Orchestra has been, since the pandemic started, we've become a media company, and we've been online. And beginning in the summer, we began what we called our digital stage. And just about every Thursday, we put a new program up online. And this upcoming Thursday, February 4th, we'll be celebrating Lunar New Year. And it'll be a program. It'll be featuring our fabulous music director, Yannick Nézet-Séguin, and also the violinist Dil Shaham. And we'll be doing two pieces on the program. We'll be performing a piece called The Butterfly Lovers. It's a violin concerto, which is one of the most played pieces actually in the world of classical music. And we'll also be performing a piece by the composer Tandon. He's an Oscar-winning composer. We've worked with him for a long time. And the piece is called Nushu. And Nushu it literally translates to a secret women's language. And that's a piece that we commissioned about 5 years ago and actually recorded it prior to the pandemic. And this is our first chance to actually show the public the piece. So we're very excited about that.
And as we know, the orchestra has had a historic relationship with China. It was the first American orchestra to perform there back in 1973. Why is it so important to keep this tradition alive despite all of the changes in our world?
Our history has been about exchange, about bringing Philadelphia to the rest of the world. We've spent decades connecting with people of Europe. We first went to Asia in 1967. We traveled to Japan. And most famously was this trip in 1973 to China. And in all of the places that we go, it's very much about connecting with the people and staying and going back. So we've been in China, for example, we've been back a dozen times since 1973. And it's about making music and truly building relationships with local performing arts groups and other ensembles and artists.
And Ryan, earlier on you mentioned that the orchestra sort of transitioned into a media company. What has that been like, not performing live shows in nearly a year, live shows in person, that is?
On March 12th last year, we were scheduled to give our last concert with live audience, and that afternoon, Mayor Kenny kind of put the order down that it was the theaters were closed, but we decided to continue that concert. We very quickly brought in some cameras and live streamed it. We did it through Facebook. We did it on our website, and we had that concert's been viewed well over 1 million times, and that got us started to see, okay, we exist to be performing for people, and we're used to performing live, for live audiences. But until that time comes when we could do it again, we figured this is the next best way to keep that connection. And what we've learned in the process is that it's a different art form, and there's a different way to to communicate, to showcase music in a video format.
And music and the arts are certainly needed right now more than ever. The Philadelphia Orchestra's 2021 Lunar New Year celebration concert can be streamed starting tomorrow, February 4th, through Valentine's Day, February 14th. You can get all of those details in the Philly Live section of NBC10.com or the NBC10 app. And Ryan Fleur, thank you so much for joining us this morning on Philly Live.
Thank you, Aunyea. It's been a pleasure.